Early morning for me today. I had to open up the home gym. I don't have any employees yet, so I'm the one who's got to do it. First one here, last one out. Every day. Vacuum, wipe the windows, clean the equipment. I gotta do it all. I actually have a new member today though. I got 2 new members. The gym's only been open for about a week. So far I've got my girlfriend and I've got Kyle. Not too bad for a week though, I'll take it. Looking a lot better though. I got the punching bag up now, which is pretty cool. I ordered these mats and they said they'd be in by Monday. I realized it said Monday, August 8th. That kind of sucks. So I ordered different ones, but I'm gonna fill this whole thing with mats. Not bad. I just keep moving all the garbage to one corner. And I've kind of got control of my stink bug issue. Less and less every day. Woo! It's hot in here. Bree's still finishing up. Kylo left. This has worked out for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm nearly addicted to hitting this punching bag though. This thing is sick. Thank you, Scott, for letting me take your punching bag and these 6 skull gloves. But I just beat the crap out of that bag before. Welcome to another episode of DIY Matt. Today, we're building a squat rack. Dang it, I hate when that freaking happens. So, I've been working on this gym. It's looking freaking awesome. And I need to build a squat rack. That's my next thing I'm gonna do. I've got 7-foot beams in here. And I need to build a squat rack right up to the top of it. It's gonna have a pull-up bar on it. And I have all this extra metal, luckily. These giant things of metal. Now I'm gonna cut down, bolt, do all this cool stuff on to build some kind of power tower squat rack. I've been planning it out for a while. I went to Home Depot, raided their nut and bolt section. I've got everything I need. I've got a saw. I just bought and cut and did everything with this pull-up bar. This is a 42-inch pull-up bar with these flanges on it. And I've got a bunch of 3/8 and 1/4-inch bolts in there. And it should be sweet. Once I get a squat rack in here, I've kind of got everything I could really want. So I'll just put my floors in and now I'm good to go. As you guys know from my last DIY project, I'm no engineer. And that's probably why I can't get this beam out from the side over here. This thing is huge. I need to move a bunch of stuff. What a process just to get that out. This is just the beginning. So I'm about 99% sure I have 7-foot ceilings in here. I have not measured it. This is just ballpark numbers. $89 inches. I think I'm gonna build this at 7'3" because I need the max height from the ground so that my feet don't touch when I'm doing a bunch of bar stuff. So I guess I'll cut this 7'3". So I've got it lined out. I know when you make a mark, you have to have a marker or a pencil in your ear to pull it out. Cock your cat. And then we're just gonna mark this at 7 foot. That's 6 foot. 7 foot, 3 inches. Again, 7 foot, 3 inches. Now I need to go find another one, do the same thing. I need 2 more bars at 7 foot, 3 inches. These are gonna be my big support beams on the side, which are gonna hold the whole entire tower up. Not gonna lie, I just lost my GoPro for about 5 minutes. Perfect. Let's move on. I have to cut 2 more of these. I'm glad I have enough because I actually didn't measure anything out. I just knew I had material over there, and I figured I probably had the most of this thinner metal stuff. So luckily I have enough, and we'll see what we can do with those other side pieces. Those will probably be our side support beams. Let's cut some more. So I haven't really looked up how long the rack has to be, but I'm thinking these side pieces I'll probably just end up leaving. These are 67 inches. Let me do some calculations. Okay, so the bottom pieces are at 67 inches. I'm gonna trim them to about 52 inches. I was just looking up some other racks, and that's what it seems to be in that area. So next up, I have these like corner pieces that I'm gonna cut at 50 inches apart, and these are just gonna be just the top parts. So it shouldn't be too much flexing around the top. I'll have the supports in the like middle-ish bottom. So these are just gonna drill right to these flat pieces at the top. I'll show you. Update. Pull-up bar.
I'd say half a dozen to a dozen. But
Thanks, Dad. Okay, update. I've made a mess, but we've kind of got a rack going. None of the bolt ideas I had worked, but I'm just winging it now. And I think it's actually starting to look like something. Just keep going from there. Legs are on. I need to put 1 more support beam across the top, and then I have to put support beams on the side. Let's do it. Next update. Check it. Squat rack is majority built right now. I'm sorry I didn't give you guys every little update. You know when you just get into the flow of building things, the next thing you know, you're just like, whoa. It's actually kind of working. I was going through these little frustrations and having to fix things, but I think it looks pretty good and it's fairly solid. I still need to take that rock out of it, but the pull-up bar works perfect. If I could do a one-handed pull-up, I would. Bar distance is perfect. The only thing I need is to build some sort of little racks right here to hold the bar. So that's my next step and basically my last step. Besides drilling the rack into the ground, this thing is basically done. That's it. Once I put the mats under, then I'm gonna drill through the ground to stabilize this. But this is it. Pretty freaking cool. I'll put the bar up so we can see how level we are. I messed up the first time I screwed these, so this ended up, I guess I used too big of a drill bit. So when I put it on here, the whole thing went flat, so I don't want the bar to roll off. So now they're on like a perfect angle where they should be pretty good. Then I'll sand them down eventually so that they don't hurt anyone, but let's see where we're at. There it is. There's the bubble. Go Matt. I've got a friggin' squat rack now. I can't believe it's nearly perfect. This looks pretty legit though. I'm really proud of myself right now. This is quite the ingenuity. So luckily in this DIY, I did have all this material from a leftover project of my dad's. So I did get that stuff for free. I did have to buy the pull-up bar, and I bought every screw and bolt that went into this. And that left me at about 70 bucks I put in, just because I didn't realize, but I bought like a galvanized pipe and some nice floor, they're called floor mounts. And my dad's like, you could have bought a cheaper pipe. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. That's just the one I found. And then I used basically one screw on everything. I know some people are gonna hate me for it, whatever. 2 screws on this, and one big screw and one metal screw on there. And you should see the amount of screws I bought originally. I have everything left over because I ended up not needing half the stuff that I wanted to. But this is it. Homemade squat rack. DIY. 12 nut and bolts and 6 metal screws. This is 7 foot 3 inches tall. It's got a pit of, I believe I measured 50 inches. It's got a 50-inch opening, and then the width of it, I have a 42-inch pull-up bar. 40-inch pull-up bar. But from this bar to this bar is 42 inches. So, not bad. The gym is really starting to look like something though. I'm proud. I am really proud. I'll start filling in all these walls, get some flooring down. But that's about it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that and get motivated to take on a project yourselves. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an engineer. I'm not dumb, but I'm not the smartest person out there. But with a little imagination, leftover material, and a little bit of willpower to do something out of my comfort zone, I just built myself a rack. These racks sell for 300, 500, whatever bucks. And I just basically built it from scrap metal. Pretty sweet though, I'm proud. If you guys enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be posting a bunch of stuff, my training, what goes into my daily life, and what fuels me to keep doing the things that I love to do. You'll also get a couple DIY projects in there. They might not be the best things, but they can be enjoyable sometimes. Regardless, I hope you guys have the best day ever. Go make the most of it. The time is right now. Get stoked. We're gonna make it. See you guys.